Hi guys. Alright, so I was actually, oh shit. I was like doing a little research, and I thought I would share it with you. So, tonight's research is on orbiting, and orbiting is basically the modern day supposed ghosting technique that they're using in dating. When you orbit somebody, this person will basically see you once or twice, and the messages come to a slow, if not a complete stop. And the difference is this person remains on your social media account, whether you keep them there or if they just stalk it. And you will know if this person is orbiting you because they literally just don't message you. They don't ever try to hang out again, but you'll see that they're one of the first people to watch every fucking thing you post or all your stories. They might even make themselves present or known during, sporadic moments or times like on your accounts, but they won't directly actually set anything up to move forward again with you in the future. When somebody's orbiting, they're basically done with you. There's maybe a 30% chance ish, if that. Uh, they they have commitment issues and they do not actually. They're done pretty much. We would need to look further into it to figure out if this was something that you did that turned them off, or if basically this is a habit that they cannot seem to nip in the butt. But basically, yeah, give it one or two visits, if that, and the messages and everything. Basically, if you guys have had anything come to a halt or a slow, or this person just changed their complete dynamic or behavior, they're definitely orbiting you. So they're pretending that they basically are extremely calculated and clever. And this person, they consider what they're doing to be a power move. And it's actually very popular amongst the gay or the trans men, which I found to be very interesting because my number one suspect in why I was researching these behaviors that brought me to this exact term, which also helped me definitely categorize a few different people that are currently actually hitting on me. They've definitely orbiting behaviors, and luckily for me, it said this chick said the same damn shit. She said, "I block bitches that do that shit. I'm not about to even fucking deal with that kind of crap." And I do the same damn shit. Like, I'm not even about to literally get involved or invested into somebody that's orbiting, to say the least. Sum it up, I guess. But yeah, basically these exact behaviors, they've actually been coming from somebody that I liked quite a bit. But people they're silly sometimes. They think that they some of them don't even have to get anything from you or anything out of you. Like I said, I don't know if I said it. Excuse me. So I don't really like to have to use these kind of terms on here. I really don't. But it is part of the class, so I do need you to understand what's happening thoroughly. But basically, masturbation issues are becoming. Well, let's see. Does somebody begin to orbit you because you sexually turned them off or did something wrong, or is it because this is just how they behave out of habit? Mm-hmm. Yeah, just saying, guys, like this. To keep somebody on your social media, basically, that's not engaging with you in the same way, it says it will prevent you from being able to heal. So I think that's really important. You guys just understand that. I mean, I already feel like I knew that, but that's why I block people instantly. Because if I get onto my Facebook right now and I go to check my messages and I see their face, like, oh, it's an instant smack to the heart, dude. What the fuck? Yeah. It says that, yeah, basically if they just ghost you out of nowhere and they don't put any more effort into seeing you or anything, but they still watch your social media account. It's called orbiting. And it's basically where everyone is just keeping tabs on each other. They don't have commitment strengths, they are weak. And this is our not just commitment, but obviously probably temporary and short term pleasure. And we'll have to look into that as well. It's a subtle reminder that the person's still there. They're not away. They're not gone completely. But like I said, there's maybe a 10 to 30 maximum percent chance. If in the event of, like, you were both abducted by a UFO and taken to fucking outer space and you fucked again, okay? It's very rare. It's very rare. The only benefit that somebody has with an orbiter is, dude, the best way, which I don't even like to teach ways to get bitches that are stupid, but I know how to. Um, but with an orbiter, it's obvious, like, you would have to literally just block that bitch and, put them on restrict if you don't want to delete them or block them. But you can restrict them, and that does make them disappear, from at least Messenger from this account for 20, 30 days. You have to really try quite a bit to unrestrict this person. It's not a natural button that you just go push. You push it when you do it, but to undo it, it's actually a pain in the ass. And Facebook keeps different people from me for different periods of times. Like, I'm not sure if it's based off of how many times I've possibly restricted this person in the past, because I will restrict anybody that does a lot of different things. But the other day, I, because I obviously, I can, oh my gosh, I have these dudes, I hate when I have a crush on somebody that I respect for my people, and so I'm well aware of where everybody is in my life and what they have going on in theirs. So even if I have a crush on somebody, I don't throw like an actual fit. It's more of a pleasure fit. It's like your body is, you want it. You're like, it's like a kid that wants something. You're not going. We're going home. Type vibe. And you're throwing a fix. You want it. So I understand that about myself. I do have fit throwing issues, and I'm not used to, honestly, not pretty much getting whatever the fuck they said I want. So those are all things I could work on. There's a lot of positive that's going to come out of you practicing self-control and just respecting yourself and just feeling, I think I can actually come to terms with what's going on, meaning, why is this going on? Why does this person not want to be with me? Well, let's look into that. What is this person doing? What do they have going on in their life? How long ago was their last breakup? Do they have children? How is the relationship that they share with their previous partner? What is their relationship with their parents? People don't go to counseling, and the counselors don't break every little thing down for no damn reason. You guys, you can say whatever you want. Do this and do that, be better and be this, and you're not ready, and that's why I blah blah blah, and it's a bunch of bullshit. No matter where anybody's at, you could be the fucked ass one, or you could be the person who stands with maturity, wisdom, and respect, because there's two places to be. You can be wherever the fuck else you want to be, but honestly, there's shit going on in this world. There's a lot of people that honestly matter that don't feel like they matter. There's a lot of single going on. There's not a lot of marriage going on. We're not going to have anybody there to take care of our crippled bitch asses when we get old. We think it's all just a bunch of jokes and games, honestly. And it's not funny at all. It's not funny. It's very hurtful. And people, even if you're enjoying pleasing yourself or fucking the shit out of another person, to be honest, it's not pure, myself included. And yeah, every time we just do dumb shit such as that, we hold ourselves back from success. And yeah, it's just the cold hard truth, guys. And I love passion. I love shaking my ass, and I love partying, and I love everything. That's just lucky for me. I really do enjoy everything pretty much, and I think to myself all the time, what's going on with you? Why don't you commit? Why aren't you married? Da da da. I guess I have the same issues. Lack of commitment. It says when people orbit you, what they're doing is just watching all your shit, but they're backing away slowly. It says you're basically an option for possible but very low future consideration. You're entertainment for this person of some sort. You're just like, you go into this list of options. You're in the book, you go back in there if you ever need to look for phone number or see who's in the book, at some boring random time. More than likely, this person, is still not going to call you. Even when they're drunk, even when they're bored, they might shoot you a very, very random message and then they're gone again. So that's what's happening there, is orbiting. Yeah, they're just leaving you as an option. It's pretty much a mental option for their ego. Uh, this person, I feel like, takes care of themselves when it comes to pleasure for most occasions. And this person has actually, they may not realize it, but they have actually grown very much deeper into self absorbed, not only egotistical stuff, but addictions. Like, they're actually more addicted to being alone, living as a solo, and they have spent so much time away from the other gender, or whatever gender you're into. I don't give a fuck. But um, they've kind of gotten a little bit up on this high horse, I feel like, of ego. And I think when they get back into the dating scene and there is somebody that, maybe they do feel like they take interest in, I feel like they're going to actually show behaviors of their new self, which is an undeveloped this person has not educated themselves. They have not developed in any way, in a positive way. This person may, yeah, who cares? They might work, they might make money. Money's not godly. That's devil. Money is governmental. It's not. God doesn't require us to have money. So no matter how wealthy this person thinks they are, or popular or anything like that, no, we all have to just know that if no matter what we ever do to make money, it's a devil's product. And yes, we may need it to somewhat survive, but not really a whole lot. And the more basic and natural and you can be, the less codependent you will be on anybody or anything. This person, they think you don't know what they're up to. And do be careful. This person does have a very, very, very large um, potential like risk or rate of being into both genders. And I personally am completely against both gender doing. Uh, I don't feel that's respectful in any way whatsoever to your gender of liking. And it's already hard enough to trust people with one gender, let alone somebody who's into both. You're like, so when are we ever not? What the fuck? Do you know what you're even doing? I just have never liked that. I cannot stand somebody that literally declares lesbianality and then next Wednesday they're fucking with Tyrone. You're like, dude, you must be going through a lot right now. Anyways, you need to chill the fuck out because y'all be going bald as fuck and you're gaining a lot of weight and you're ugly as hell. Anyways, yeah, they think you're clueless. They have commitment issues, but they don't let you go and they don't actually speak the words to say, I don't want you anymore, because they don't want to lose you as an option. But yeah, they're just looking to have more commitment-free relationships, be able to fuck whoever they want, do whatever they want, keeps you at a very far away distance, and yeah, this person's just basically a super duper tease. They're a player. They got that player energy, but what are the chances if somebody's orbiting you that they're gonna hit on you or you'll get another date? Yeah, this one's called paperclip dating. Same thing. It's a trend to be given. It's where they send you a sudden message after a long period of time and then disappears again. Aston. Such a big fucking read. This whole thing was you, by the way. Just so you know, with respect. Yeah, completely. Okay. Paperclip dating. Anyways, we're done here. I gotta get out of my work clothes, but educate yourself. It's better to know what the fuck is going on with these bitches, because if you didn't, you'd be like, I was here online all day and you didn't say anything to me. Why don't you quit being a pussy and go fucking wash your fucking face and your mouth for talking shit to yourself like that, and stand the fuck up, Stone Cold Steve Austin this bitch, and fucking give him the Rock's elbow and ask him if they can smell what the fuck their bitch ass better be up there cooking right fucking now, because otherwise they're gonna smell in their nose. You want some of that? What? What? Shut your mouth, bitch. Literally, they just wasted time to respond. Don't fucking speak. I don't not care. Even if I ask you a question, unless I double ask it, unless I say Simon Says, bitch, don't fucking speak. Fucking idiots. So, paperclip dating. This bitch be sending, dude, super. Yeah, he disappears fucking once, maybe 4 times max a week. It'll slow down to that. It'll go from video chats to fucking making love online to fucking kind of meet up and do things on the beach. And I mean, it gets very, very extremely, very exciting, very, very fast. And then, boop, gone. Yeah, I'm gonna say maybe 4 messages a week. At least every 5 to 7 days, because it really slowed down too, but like it was insane. This person be literally bullshitting. Okay. If somebody stops suddenly in a specific moment or event, is that the event that made them stop liking you, or was this already a planned thing? Says he only wants sex, or he doesn't know how to share his feelings. Yeah, it also says if they detect that you want more and they don't, they'll dip out for that too. Yeah, or he met somebody that he likes more. But yeah, here's some just quick tips to finish it off. But it says, don't be quick to take it personally. It's not a reflection of you or your worth. You don't like every person that likes you either. You can't force someone to like you back. Give yourself time to process how you feel. Avoid these common social media pitfalls and move forward. Yeah, 100%. Guys are bitches. Yeah, he might ghost you if he sees no future and does not want to take the breakup route. Guys will get rude and defensive if they don't like you anymore. Yeah, it just basically says don't get too comfortable. It just kills the excitement. Don't move too fast. They really enjoy and they thrive off that passion and excitement. So if, it's weird, you know, most people would do something and like it and want to do it again, but some people good with the one damn time and they're off to the. I mean, some of them have a binder with tabs like this, and they have your name on one of these, and they're just making sure your bitch ass is organized and where you said you, where they put you. They're gonna, I don't know. They're like, okay, Tara switched jobs. She rearranged. She's not going to Mississippi. Things like that. You know, they're keeping tabs on you, and basically, I don't know. You never know. It'll be like maybe that day where you're like, I'm a football player. I fucking can't wait to be on the field, and maybe just maybe they just so happen to love football too, and that's the fucking one day that you actually ever stood out more than. Basically, it's the same as what happened originally. This person may have already told you. My person told me they were watching me for a year leading up to hitting on me. So, yeah, orbiting. But, yeah, basically, whatever. If you want to be a genius, look back to the day that they hit you up if you have that saved in messages, or if you could pull that up and refer to that very, very, very first conversation and figure out those dates, and you would be able to go onto your social media accounts and you would just be able to look and see what it was you were doing at that time. How did you look? What was he seeing over those few weeks that he said, now's the time I'm going to make that move? I mean, I wouldn't recommend being all strategic like that. I'm a big believer in being authentic, and so it might hurt your feelings if somebody doesn't stick around, but at the same time, what can you do? You're not being fake, and that's why you gotta really just, you don't have regrets if you just be yourself. So I'd rather just feel like that. I know that I could act certain ways and probably make things work better, but I just want to laugh and be myself. And even if that means that you lose 99.9999% of them, you have to get to your soulmate, right? You're only going to marry one person at the end of the day anyway, so it's okay. You know, and nobody's expected to move fast or slow, but at least know what you guys need to be watching out for, because orbiting's definitely a new one. and it's going on, that's for sure. So thanks for watching that class, and I'm gonna get out of these work clothes. And um, it says the best thing to do with these type of people is literally you need to switch roles ASAP now. Don't pay attention to these type of people. Like, if you want to be kind and you want to keep them around, you will now be orbiting. Don't orbit the back, like, for real, for real. Just keep in mind that's what they do. You can't match energy, because then you drop yourself down to that lower level of vibration. So it's very important that you understand what you're dealing with, and that yes, you set boundaries. If you need to block them, do that. Don't be rude. You cannot be angry or rude or hateful, and you cannot lower yourself to that vibration, or you don't end up coming out on top. If you lower yourself and you return the same things, you're not allowing the universe or God to handle shit. You're taking it into your own hands, and you're just doing dumb shit, and you're putting negative energy out into the world. So it's nobody asked you to do nothing like that. It specifically states, do not serve justice upon anyone. Let God handle it. Straight up. It says for you, you need to notice, recognize, make your recognition like aware. You need to state your situation. You need to be honest, be firm, be kind, be respectful, be serious, be whatever your emotions that you choose to, you know, bring into these life changing opportunities, moments. If you can find the pro in every con, you're gonna win, no matter what. But if you can find the con in every pro, that's in your mind. Some people have a solution to every problem, and some people have a problem to every solution. And you got two types of people in this world. You're either an asset or you're a liability. And if you are a leader or a business owner, you're not going to want the 5 people over here that have fucking a complaint, a bitch of mine, a negative fucking heavy ass aura ever anywhere near you. When you're trying to build clients and you're trying to be happy and you're trying to make change and positive things happen, you got 5 people every fucking day like a fat gorilla on your back? No. Maggie the gorilla is not coming over today. You need to take your fucking ass and go over to the dairy farm, because I know you haven't milked Brooke yet, and that dairy cow has been fucking breast heavy for days now. So if any of you guys are looking for work, I do need somebody to milk my cow, Brooke. So let me know if that's something that you're interested in. Yeah, I got a lot of stuff I gotta take care of. Yeah, I'll let you guys check out the gorilla in a little while. Somebody fucking colored it tear bright ass red, bro. It's balding. I don't know. Just from the weird skin on the scalp with the hair color just was weird looking. So I just made me think about this girl I know, her cellulite all over her fucking legs. And I saw very white skin, very similar looking. It just was so similar. I actually named that monkey after Brooke. I know 2 bitches with that name, and one has hella cellulite and one is balding, and for some reason she colors her hair bright red, and she's evil. And so I normally wouldn't point those things out, but if you do choose to be evil to me, I will have to actually point out some very specific signs about your features of some sort, because you're dangerous, and the news does it when they report criminals. So you're a criminal to me if you fucking do anything that I don't fucking appreciate. So stay the fuck out of my fucking life and face, and I won't have to name you after a fucking gorilla who's balding. By the way, if you are watching, just so you know, one of the people that you had the biggest biggest crush on ever, dude. Been blowing my phone up like nonstop. I don't even want the bitch. I never would. It's disgusting. Like your face. I just want to share that with you though, because I told him too. I said, yeah, I know who you are. I said, I was the manager, just some dumb fucking bitch that was literally hung up on your nuts. And who the fuck? Yeah, right. Who the fuck? Nobody. So, anyways, yeah, just want to share that with you. If you want any tips or tricks on how to get the man of your dreams, let me know. Also, don't ever fucking literally disrespect me ever fucking again. Because I don't really honestly want to have to unleash the dragon. So I'm gonna inhale it instead for now. And I'd really appreciate if all and each and every motherfucker out there would shut the fuck up when you talk to me. And we were not gonna have no problems. If you haven't noticed here, I don't have people here. We're not conversating, bitch. I'm talking, teaching, doing in a private space I upload onto an account that people have to choose to subscribe to. You can block. I do it every day. So if you choose to bless yourself with another person's anything and complain, you're a fucking idiot. You're self-induced crybaby. You make no fucking sense except for to an idiot who fucking dumber than you. You're trying to be the coolest loser, and you have nothing going on to the point where you would actually orbit, stalk, and bullshit and lie for option, huh? Well, good thing we manifest what we are, because as far as what I could see, this type of behavior ain't gonna get nothing you're gonna fucking be proud to take home. Keep up the good work. Anyways, you gotta understand, though, guys, that these orbiters, we're not fucking dumbass, we're not circling the moon here, bitch. I am the fucking galaxy. You orbited past your blessing. Who cares if I have a crush? That was me genuinely having a crush. You played who? Yourself? Because that's who you are. While you orbit your happy ass out of the fucking my life, I just watch out for what you are coming your way, because you manifest what you are. And I was the one thing off to the side. It could have been the detour. You could have went on a detour. Literally, like, and you know, maybe you'll be happier doing your own thing, but at the end of the day, do know that some things, some people, some moments, they're detours. This path, long journey ahead of you. Detour for that path. This person already literally knows everything. They're completely figured you all the way out. You may not believe it or think it, but don't matter what you think, it's true. I'm only telling you guys this because maybe it'll help cut some of the time off that it's going to take for people to make change. I don't tell people these things anymore to convince them to do what I say. That's not the goal. I just see people for what I see them. And I do my best to just try to be as peaceful and as pleasant and kind and firm, set boundaries as I can. And every day we'll just keep getting better. But what we're not going to ever fucking allow is anybody to orbit us. So if there's anybody in particular that does seem like they fit these descriptions, then we'll get back to this in 24 hours and we will make